As I was kind of reflecting on that motif of mountains that we see both in the first reading and the gospel, at first what really stuck out to me was some moments at the top of mountains, but as I continued to pray with it and heard this quote that Father Swift shared with us, it was, "The annual Lenten season is the fitting time to climb the holy mountain of Easter." As I reflected on that, I was brought back to the first time that I ever tried to climb a mountain. And so this was a couple years ago. It was me and my dad, my cousin, and my uncle. So the four of us guys going to go out and climb a mountain. And so I remember being so excited for the top, just what it's going to look like up there, how is it going to be, and and then so I remember we woke up the morning of, I'm all ready to go. I've got my shorts, my tennis shoes on, nothing in my backpack except my phone to take pictures, and they were all packing all these different things. They packed 4 water bottles each, like a whole loaf of bread they turned into sandwiches, and I was like, what are you doing? We're just going to walk up to the mountain, take some pictures, and come back down. And so but as we started on the journey, I realized that maybe there was some wisdom behind what they were doing, because about an hour in, I was like, oh, this is a little bit higher than I thought. I'm a little thirsty. And so my cousin said, hey, here, have some water. And then as we got up a little higher, we realized, oh, we're not going to make it to today, but that's okay. So we stopped at a place with a really nice scene, and we had lunch there, which I was so grateful that they thought ahead to bring food. And they shared that with me too. And so then on the way down, I was getting a little tired at this point too, and so they said, here, you can try out my hiking poles, use these, and they were great. And so when I think about climbing mountains now, I think not so much only about the moment of encounter on top, but also the journey. And so when I read that quote, the Lenten season is the fitting time to climb the holy mountain of Easter, what I remember is that I can't climb a mountain alone. I got to do it with people. During Lent, we climb the mountain with Jesus. We climb the mountain with the church. And so as I've been reflecting on that this semester and this Lenten season, it's kind of put into perspective why I'm doing these extra prayers, fasting, almsgiving. Those are a little way that I can put an extra water bottle in my backpack. I can put an extra jacket in my backpack. And then as we're going through this Lenten season, I can see someone that's in need and say, hey, are you cold? Here, I can help you out now. And so, that's what I think of now, is that it is about the journey, the summit, getting to the top, getting to that Easter joy. But there's so much along the way that I wouldn't want to miss. And so Lent's that season that we walk with Christ up the mountain, with the church up the mountain.